Over the past few months, Turkey's Marmara Sea has been facing a new challenge. The Marmara Sea, that connects the Black Sea to the Aegean Sea, has been blanketed with sea snot, causing new environmental concerns. Sea snot is a thick foamy layer of marine mucilage formed from the algae present in the water. According to experts, a combination of pollution and global warming, which speeds up the growth of algae, is responsible for the slimy sludge. When the algae become overloaded with nutrients, it creates a thick slimy layer on the surface of the water, resulting in sea snot. Global warming causes water to be warm and algae feast on it, resulting in overload of nutrients. The mucilage consists of bacteria that feed on waste the algae produce, which builds at such a rate that it can no longer be dispersed in the water. Sea snot was first reported in Turkey in 2007. However, the current outbreak is the largest on record. The mucilage also poses a threat to the marine ecosystem. It is now covering the surface of the sea and has also spread to 80 to 100 feet below the surface. If it collapses to the bottom of the seafloor, it could further damage the marine ecosystem in the region. There have been reports of fishes killed en masse along with other aquatic organisms like corals and sponges. Besides aquatic life, the sea snot outbreak has also affected the livelihoods of local fishermen. They have been complaining that the nets are being filled with sludge, making them extremely heavy to be lifted. Experts have also warned that the sea snot can also cause an outbreak of waterborne diseases such as cholera. President Erdogan said that the dumping of sewage in the sea, along with rising temperatures, has resulted in such a calamity. Turkey's Environment Minister Murat Kurum said that the entire Sea of Marmara will be turned into a protected area. The government has assured that it's working towards reducing pollution and improving wastewater treatment. Now, a massive cleanup operation has been launched by the authorities with the help of local residents, artists, and NGOs.